What's up? We'll send the blood on this swab for a ride on the old thermocycler. The image enhancement and microscopy equipment is where that's going. Narrow treads, not a car. We'll scan it anyway. Strange numbers. Looks like account entries, maybe. Didn't find anything noteworthy about the paper or the way it was written. Scanned the data on this keychain drive with the hex editor and broke out a database pattern. All the carriage returns got stripped out, but I can make it usable. Won't be easy, but I'm here to make your life simpler and more meaningful, right? Characters are similar to the pattern of data from the USB keychain drive. There's a basic search interface for you on the computer. Characters are similar to the pattern of data from the USB keychain drive. There's a basic search interface for you on the computer.
Lines up. Same color, too. I'm not sure any of these match. Matches. By itself, this isn't definitive, though. I'm not sure any of these match. This DNA matches the sample we recovered from the hair stuck in the driftwood. The wiped blood from the body bag matches the unidentified blood we found in the stomach of the Komodo dragon. Gene Cordick, organ recipient, died in 1992. William Barilko died in 1997, also an organ recipient. Carla Brewer, Mary Sawchuk, same. But look at this. John Doe just recently entered. He's associated with J.J. Thomas's estate. Must be the homeless man from the Claire Thomas case. Coincidence? So all of the accounts listed on the page are of deceased organ donor recipients. The other numbers seem to reflect what he quoted the families on funeral services, all well below market price. So our thoughtful, compassionate mortician has been underbidding on these specific funeral services. Why? Suppose the organs these people received all came from Angela Carson. But morticians don't have access to records of that kind. And why would he have gone to such lengths to collect his late wife's body parts? All these victims had organs transported to a recipient in India, which is well known for an underground market for organ trade.
I don't really have anything else to say right now. Bloody, the body bag. Oh, that. Terrible accident victim. Poor soul, blood everywhere. Wiped most of it up, then tossed the bag. Well, that does sound oddly coincidental, but such things happen. Previous owner, I suppose.
You didn't happen to go near that dragon pen when you were out for your evening stroll, did you, Mr. Kaufman? Body bag slung over your arm, maybe?
Of course not. What in heaven's name would I be doing near that pen? That would be foolish. And with a body bag, please. Is there no end to these absurd questions? Why ever would I take my folding operating table there? It's a common enough table, thousands like it could match those tracks. You know, I really don't know. That seems to be a scrap of paper that should have been tossed out. Probably just some old notations that, now out of context, don't bring anything to mind.
The latest entry's quite recent, Mr. Kaufman.
Yes. Isn't that strange? Terribly sorry. You know how much I want to help, but I just can't recall what that signifies. Maybe they're old lottery ticket numbers.
Don't be absurd. And I warn you, I won't stand for having my good reputation demeaned.
We were just asking, Doctor, because of a scrapbook at Kaufman's home listing organ recipients. You'd be his best source of information in that area.
All right. All right. I'm gonna cooperate fully. I want that noted, too. I'm the victim here, understand? Victor Kaufman is a sick, dangerous man, and he's put me under incredible pressure for years. I detest participating in such unethical behavior. But I had no real other choice. Victor said either I helped him or he would destroy me. And my career. Kaufman's wife, Angela, was in critical condition when she was brought into the ER, but was not unconscious, and could still speak. At one point, I asked her to sign an organ donor card, which she did. It's on file. Kaufman didn't make it to the hospital until long after Angela died. In fact, we were already preparing some of her organs for transport. He said nothing at that time, though I remember he had a sick, glazed expression. Later, he said it was impossible Angela could have agreed to organ donation, that they shared strict religious beliefs against such practices, even though his funeral home does cremations. Well, anyway, he began to claim that I'd procured her signature when she was not fully cognizant, that I'd been unethical in my zeal. And he said he was going to go public if I didn't cooperate.
Has your zeal been unethical, Doctor?
Certainly not. But I couldn't convince Kaufman of that.
And that's when he shifted his blackmail pressure to your black market dealings, correct?
What in God's name are you talking about?
Does the name Ram Kumar ring a bell? We know you've been dealing in organs to the black market in India. Victor Kaufman noticed deceased patients were coming through his funeral home with organs inexplicably missing. and eventually figured out what you were up to. So he threatened to expose you if you didn't help him. The identities of donors and recipients are kept confidential, but doctors have access to the information. You helped him track the recipients of his wife's organs.
I think I should consult my attorney.
Frankly, that would be my prescription. That should do it for now.
I don't really have anything else to say right now. Underbidding. Look, I have gone out of my way to be helpful to you people, and now you insult me with this ridiculous, bizarre question? How could I run a business that way?
We're just talking about a handful of clients, Mr. Kaufman. And Dr. Ravelli tells us he was helping you trace these people. Why would that be?
I find this line of questioning as offensive as it is incomprehensible.
Yeah? What do you need, guys? Hey, evidence is really mounting. Let's get some more, with a thorough search of that funeral home.
Let's open it. Our homeless heir from the Claire Thomas case. Looks like he's ready for cremation. Now that's odd. Fresh incision over his heart scar. Stitched back up. There's something underneath. Give me a hand. It's Ernie Roundtree, our missing security guard. Well, I think we've found enough to put Victor away for a long time. Heart, eyes, liver. Want to hazard a guess who these once belonged to?
What's up? You got him dead bang. Still, won't be easy to bring him in. I've got a car outside that funeral home, and there's no sign of him. So where does a crazed, homicidal mortician go after his life has come unraveled?